Yo, what's going down, everybody? It is Straight Outta Boston here, aka the King of Boston, and today we have a little dual commentary. We're going to be talking about trade deadline talks and rumors, what we think the Boston Red Sox should do at the trade deadline, and I'm here with...
You're here with Mike or MrRobot45Dog. Everyone that's going to be watching this on my channel, by the way, go to Boston's channel, and if you like him, subscribe. He's really cool dude, yeah, he's a big Boston fan like me, but yeah, that's really cool, and yeah, go check him out.
Yeah, you guys should do the same. If you're watching on my channel and you don't know who Robot is, definitely go check him out. He does a lot of cool series ideas, and he's a great commentator. So, alright, let's get into this. I know we have similar opinions in some areas, different in other areas, about what the Red Sox should do at this point in the trade deadline, considering where they are in the wild card standings and such like that. So I think we both have decided they need a pitcher. They definitely need pitching.
Well, yeah, I mean, because their number one starter, Lester, hasn't really been doing too good, even though he's pitching actually today. Wait, I don't think the game even started yet, did it? I don't even know.
It starts at 4.
Oh, alright, it's an afternoon game. And then Beckett, which the thing is, he's not going to get traded. He's been alright. And then Buchholz has been pretty good, but you said he's been inconsistent, so...
He's heated up lately. He had that really good start against the White Sox where he went like 8 innings and only gave up 1 run. And then his last start he did alright, so I think he's heating up a little bit, which is good.
And then they have Dubron, rookie. He's not bad.
Yeah, Dubron was the most consistent pitcher through April and May, but now he's kind of hit a wall a little bit. Seems like he's getting a little tired, a little fatigued. So we'll see what they do with him.
And then they have Aaron Cook, who, the thing with Cook is, it's definitely at least something to get a pitcher like him, because he wasn't too bad with the Rockies, but it's at least something. But then again, they had Kevin Millwood, and they got rid of him, so...
Yeah, so, I mean, Cook's done already had a rough start last night, but I think he's done alright. I definitely liked what I've seen from him so far.
Yeah, he's not bad.
Yeah.
But let's get into the starting pitching thing. So as far as everyone goes, me and you have agreed. Let's just break it down, basically, all the pitchers. Matt Garza, I'm going to say this, he's not going to get traded just because there's been some rumors on ESPN that he has a tricep injury and the Cubs aren't going to trade him. There was a rumor about him going to the Dodgers with Alfonso Soriano in like a package deal, which the Dodgers are doing great right now with this deadline. They're doing awesome, by the way. The Dodgers, yeah, because I got Hanley and everyone. But anyhow, back to pitching. He's not going in the mix. He has a tricep injury, and then Ryan Dempster, who's his who's his teammate. I think it was the same thing. They cited him on Ted Garza, but I think the Dodgers declined it or something. So
I think it was. Well, I know the trade to the Braves, I think Dempster has a no-trade clause in his contract. So I think the one that was proposed to the Braves, he declined. He didn't want to go to Atlanta, it turns out. And then I don't know what the story was with the Dodgers one. So.
Well, basically, they proposed something. They wanted to have Alfonso go with him and trade him to the Dodgers and get prospects, basically. Because they're also trying to deal Alfonso.
Yeah, they want to get that huge contract off their payroll.
Even though I still think he's actually a pretty good bet.
Yeah, I mean, Alfonso, he has some, like, 20-something home runs this year, so I know he's getting paid a lot, but he could go to a contending team and help out. So.
I mean, I would say future Hall of Famer, but...
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, he was great with the Yankees, so...
I like Alfonso, but, yeah, there was also this one guy who they signed too, which people are saying he's going to be like a young Alfonso Soriano, the right fielder. I don't know who it was.
It's a Jorge Soler.
Yeah, that guy.
Yeah, he's a Cuban defector. Used to be a teammate of Yoenis Cespedes, so if the Cubs can get some contracts off their payroll and deal a couple trades in it, they could look at a nice group of young talent to go with guys like Starlin Castro and Anthony Rizzo. So.
But Greinke's gone yesterday. A big trade happened with him and the Angels. The Angels gave up 2 minor league prospects for 2 pitchers, and the biggest ones, they gave up a shortstop who was like #1 in their whole minor league farm system. Got rid of them, so definitely the Brewers are now rebuilding. But
yeah, I think the Brewers have officially given in for this year. But so it seems like the only really the only guy left is Jason Vargas from the Mariners, who we both like. I saw him pitch personally live. I believe it was either last year or a year ago, the year before that, and I liked what I saw from him. I think he had great stuff, and I think that he wouldn't cost a lot for the Red Sox. So I'd love to see the Sox deal for him.
We probably give up 2 or 3 prospects as long as we don't give up that new shortstop who we got in the draft. So what is it, like Devin something?
It's either like Devin Morocco or some guy. Yeah, I think it's like Devin Marrero.
Yeah, that's it, Devin Marrero. Yep, not Morocco. Yep, Devin Marrero. As long as they don't give up him. Well, they need to deal one of those shortstops because, guys, they have a lot of shortstops who don't even do nothing. Like Nick Puno, I don't like him. Though I don't like him as a person, it's just he doesn't do nothing.
Yeah.
So let's try and deal him, or deal one of the lower guys like Jose Iglesias.
Yeah, I'm sure they'll look at what they can do with Siriaco and Iglesias, because it seems like Siriaco's fit in very well so far this year. So maybe they'll try and give up Iglesias for Vargas.
And then I think you said they had this really good guy, but I know they won't give him up. I hope, because they got rid of Casey Kelly, which I showed you him. But I hope they wouldn't get rid of that one guy you were talking to me about.
Yeah, Anthony Ronaldo. I think he's in Double-A right now for the Sox. But
yeah, so
yeah, they definitely need to keep him because he's part of the future. Him and Alex Wilson. Alex Wilson isn't as highly touted, but him and Alex Wilson are two pitchers for the future for the Red Sox. So
they could always get rid of Lars Anderson. I like him. I've seen him play before. He's not too bad. The only thing is with Alex Gonzalez there, he's not going to go up anytime soon until maybe Poppy retires. They can put him at DH. So, but
yeah.
Poppy's not retiring for the next couple of years, so they might as well trade him, bring him to Seattle or something. And then I say with the Seattle package, trade Iglesias with him, and then give up another minor league pitcher. That sounds good to me. I don't see why the Mariners.
Yeah, I mean they definitely have enough depth that they have expendable prospects. So if you know, as long as they're not trading guys who they believe can be the centerpiece of future teams, then I'm fine with dealing for Vargas because I like Vargas.
I do too. I mean, he's not as good as, of course, their best pitcher, who's like definitely a huge part of their future. Even though he's kind of the future right now, Felix Hernandez is amazing.
Yeah.
But there's no way no one's gonna get him, obviously. But right there, the number 2 guy is Vargas, and Jason Vargas, how's he doing this year? Oh, hold on, I got it pulled up. He's 11-7 with 96 strikeouts and a 3.76 ERA. So the ERA is all right, but 11-7 is good for the Red Sox.
Yeah, I think the Red Sox use him. They're 22nd in pitching, so I mean they need something.
His WHIP is 1.16, so
that's not bad. Yeah, I think the Red Sox could definitely use him. We pretty much decided they really don't need any more hitters. We think they have a solid lineup. You know,
the only thing with Vargas is he's not really that young anymore. He's gonna be 30 soon, but he still should be good, though.
Well, I mean, pitchers usually can go, and especially just baseball players in general go later than other sports just because it's not really a contact sport, and it doesn't require like the most like physical condition as like other sports such as football or basketball. So, you know, I think if you acquire a pitcher when he's 30, I think that's not bad, especially if he's just a short-term solution. You don't know if you're gonna re-sign him or whatever. So.
And there's also Francisco Liriano, which I hope they don't get because he has a 5.31 ERA. He's 3-10, but he does have more strikeouts than Vargas. But I don't care. I don't give a crap about that.
I think he had a like 3 or 4 start stretch in June, I believe, where he pitched very, very well, and I got a stock up, and now he's kind of tealed off. He threw
that great no-hitter last year, but other than that, he really I don't see him as that good.
Yeah, I mean he's got good stuff. It's just he's a little inconsistent.
As far as pitchers, Garza's not going anywhere. Dempster, I doubt it. I mean, I don't see anything happening with him.
Yeah, I see Dempster and Garza off the market at this point.
And that's basically it for pitchers. Greinke's gone, which I wouldn't have wanted them to get him either.
Yeah.
I think that's it. As far as pitchers go, I really think they should at least, talk to Seattle. I think Sherrington should at least hit them up. Well, today's Saturday, so I mean, what the hell, hit him up today or something. But I'm not the GM, of course. I would hit him up, say, here's Iglesias, here's Lars Anderson, and look at who for pitchers that Seattle might be interested. Say hey, any pitchers that you like, and of course they have to be careful with who they get rid of. But 3 good prospects right there. Well, I'm not sure about Iglesias, but
yeah, and I mean Seattle has 3 or 4 very, very nice pitching prospects. So I think their current staff, besides Felix Hernandez, is very expendable.
But yeah, they definitely need to make a move for Vargas, which again with Sherrington, I highly doubt it.
Yeah, we'll see what Sherrington does in this. I mean, he's just a kid, so we'll see what he does in his first year for the big bad Red Sox or whatever. So.
But I mean, if they do get Vargas, their playoff chances go up. Not as much as say if they get like a Matt Garza, but it definitely goes up a lot. Just because right there, I think you found what he's not gonna be your 5th guy. They gotta get rid of Aaron Cook. Would he be your 3rd starter, right?
Yeah, I mean he'd probably be ahead of. I'm sure they'd put him ahead of what's his face, Dubron at least. And I don't know. I mean it's hard to go against Lester, Beckett, and Buchholz just considering the amount you have invested in them. But I mean,
yeah,
as far as skill wise, I think he could be the 2nd or 3rd best starter on our team.
Yeah, I forgot about Buchholz. They shouldn't put him. Here's the thing with him though. See, Buchholz has been doing pretty good for the most part. So I don't think they should get rid of him.
Oh no, yeah,
Like,
they need to keep Buchholz. Buchholz is the future.
No, not get rid of. I mean, like put Vargas.
Oh, yeah.
So I would say his rotation, if they got Vargas, like it goes Lester, Beckett, Buchholz, Vargas, and then, you know, I guess Dubron. Unless Dubron keeps performing bad, then put Cook there and put Dubron either back in the minors, give him some more time, or just put him in the bullpen.
Well, I think what they ought to do is, because it seems like Dubron's become very, very fatigued over his last couple starts, I think they ought to give him a little phantom injury, or throw him in the bullpen for a week or two, and just give him a break, because he needs a break. And when he comes back, I think he can show the stuff that he showed in April and May. I just think that he's a little bit fatigued. He's young. He's never pitched more than, what'd they say, like 100 innings before this year in any season in his baseball career. So he's just tired, and he just needs a break. If he gets that break, he'll come back, and he'll be good.
Yeah, but I'm not sure if Vargas has any starts too soon, but I still think, I don't think he gets tired that much, right? Before the deadline, I don't think he has to start, so he should be good, too, to go
Yeah,
get him.
that'd be good.
But that's basically it for pitching, really. Liriano, they might make a move for him. I hope they don't, but at least like the trade that me and Boston just talked about, you know, they get rid of Iglesias, or maybe not Iglesias. There's this other shortstop. Who was it? It's not Seriaco. There's one more. There's one more guy. Who is it?
I can't think of him. It's not Morario.
It's not Nick. Yeah, it's not Nick Punto. Yeah. They have a bunch of shortstops who are like young, but as long as they do a trade like that, or they give up, because I don't even think they have a great first baseman, and they give him Lars Anderson or something.
Yeah, I mean they've Justin Smoke, but he's a little bit young, so and we'll see how he pans out.
Well, he could actually be really good one day though. But...
Yeah, I mean he was highly touted in the Cliff Lee deal that sent Cliff Lee to Texas, but just gonna touch on the hitting for a little bit. They have a very solid lineup. I think Salto, Macchia, Aviles are a little inconsistent, but I think they're good if you're gonna bat those guys 8th and 9th in your lineup.
The thing with Salto Macchia is Kelly Shopick has been actually very good this year, I think.
Yeah, so I was saying earlier in the year you could just waive Shopick and then call up Lavarnway, who I think they should play. But
well, there's a problem with that. I don't think they should waive him. This is what they should do, because they should make the Vargas deal like we just set up, and then if they want to make a second trade, because I think they're going to maybe make at least 2 trades, like I think they should.
Oh yeah.
And they should get rid of Shopick, because there is a couple of guys that want a catcher out there.
Yeah, and I think because Shopick's hitting over 270, which for a catcher is kind of like hitting 300 if you're a shortstop.
And
so I mean he's got a lot of value, and I think Salto Machi's leading the entire majors in homers for catchers. So I think he's solid slated in there as a starting lineup, even if he is only hitting 230. Because when he's hitting home runs, and if you're gonna bat him 5th or 6th in your lineup, you like a guy who's gonna end up with 30 home runs, especially for a catcher. So.
Because the best catcher I can think of right now is either Brian McCann or Joe Mauer, but I don't think Joe Mauer's having an amazing season.
He's not hitting for power. He's just hitting for. I think he's hitting in the 320s.
I know
or something
Brian
like
McCann's amazing, but
yeah, I mean there's definitely a lack of catching depth in
I think what was it? The Mets were interested in Kelly Shopick, which I don't even think they have a good catcher. So yeah, this is what the deal should be: get rid of Shopick, give him to the Mets, make it a 1-for-1 deal. So they get Shopick, and then just get a minor league prospect for a pitcher. So
yeah, I mean that'd be great, because I know the Mets definitely need a catcher.
Yeah, so give the Mets Kelly Shopick, right? And then just look at who they have, and then contact the Mets. Is all Charrington has to do, and ask for one of their rookie prospects in like AA or AAA for pitchers, and then get him, and then do the Vargas deal. They would be all set. I would be so happy. I will love him if they do that.
Yeah, I mean, I think we both agree that's basically what we think they should do.
But is it gonna happen? I highly doubt it.
Yeah, I mean, it never works out like that in Boston. But maybe Ben
if
Charrington
it does
knows
happen,
something.
then that's awesome.
Maybe Ben Charrington knows something that we don't know, but I don't know. Anyway, so gameplay's coming close to an end here, so that's basically what summaries of what we think the Red Sox should do at the trade deadline. So for everyone watching our Robots channel, youtube.com/StraitOuttaBoston, check me out. And to everyone on my channel, thanks for watching. Thumbs up the video if you enjoyed, and I'm out. Peace.
Later.
Thanks for being with us this afternoon. This has been a presentation of MLB 12 The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com. The Yankees come out on top 5-4. Stay tuned for highlights as we say so long from the Bronx.